Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sara Lubratt, and in today's video, I'm going to be writing a book in 30 days. A novel is classified as anything that has more than 40,000 words in it, and I was writing at the NaNoWriMo level pace, which is an average of 1,667 words a day. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel. And now, without further ado, let's get into writing a book in 30 days. On March 11th, aka what I'm considering to be day one, I ended up writing 1,166 words in about an hour and 35 minutes. Today on day two of working on this project, aka March 12th, I ended up writing / moving over from my notes document 2,250 words. Most of what I was moving over, I was like rewriting as I was moving it over because I'm improving it to more accurately depict what's actually happening in the story at this phase than what was happening in the story when I originally wrote the snippets. But I did those 2,250 words in 1 hour and 40 minutes worth of writing sprints, and we're going to do some more great writing tomorrow. I have now passed 4,000 words in draft 1 of CBH. I have now passed 5,000 words. I have now passed 6,000 words. On day 3, which was March 13th, I wrote 2,896 words in 2 hours and 15 minutes worth of writing sprints. I have now passed 7,000 words. On March 14th, which was day 4 of writing a novel in a month, I ended up writing 1,356 words, which brings me up to a total of 7,670. I also ended up going for a walk today, and I tried doing a little bit of like voice to text while I was out on my walk, and I was really hoping that it would go well for me, but it just ended up having a lot of typos and I had to just pretty much end up rewriting it anyways. So like, I don't know if I'll do that again. I might just do voice recordings or something like that in the future if I get inspired when I'm out, but just an interesting observation from today. I have now passed 8,000 words. Today is March 15th, aka day number 5, and today I wrote 1,076 words in about 45 minutes. I was definitely hoping to do more today. I was actually hoping to hit 10,000 words, but some other stuff popped up, so where I had to stop for the evening was 8,746 words, which is still like very respectable, and I'm very happy with it. I just had very high hopes earlier today, but I also had like a lovely day because the weather was so nice today. I was able to go to the gym, I was able to go lay out by the pool, I was able to go see my old roommate, like things were like really fun. However, that just means that I didn't get like the 1,600-ish words that I need to write 50K in a month, but at this point in time, I've also not really like fully acknowledge that that's what I'm doing because I'm trying to keep this really low stress on myself, which is kind of funny, but hopefully tomorrow that means that I will pass 10 freaking thousand words in my project CBH. I have now passed 10,000 words. For some reason that makes me really want to go like, woo, 10,000 words. It's actually really fun. I have just passed 11,000 words in this project. Even though that last clip did say March 17th, that's just because it's past midnight now. So therefore on March 16th, I ended up writing 2,323 words, which is a very gorgeous number. And I did that in 2 hours and 10 minutes worth of writing sprints, which brings me up to a current total of 11,069 words. That means that I'm currently about 1,000 words beyond the rough like 1,667 words a day in order to write 50,000 words in 30 days, which is awesome knowing that I'm starting this month so strong, but also knowing that I've written 11,000 words in the last 6 days. I am also surprised that I'm actually writing this book in chronological order so far. When my brain does jump ahead a little bit, I do jot down whatever ideas I'm getting, but for the most part, I'm writing in chronological order, which is absolutely crazy because for the last book I wrote, I did not. It also kind of helps me fight like the blank page syndrome because there's already writing about 3 lines under where I'm currently working, and that's all future stuff. And so it's not like I'm fighting the blank page because there's more words down there. I'm just like adding stuff like in between. It's working, so I'm not gonna argue with it. Again, it's past midnight now, but on March 17th, I passed 12,000 words in CBH. It's still past midnight on the 17th, but I just passed 13,000 words. On March 17th, I ended up writing 2,117 words in an hour and a half worth of writing sprints, all after 11:30 p.m. and over the span of like just over 2 hours. I would say today was wildly successful. I was considering not writing at all today, and then I got over 2,000 words. Today is March 18th. I ended up writing 223 words. In about 20 minutes worth of writing sprints, I decided to call it there though video because I am 1, exhausted, 2, on my weekend, and so now I know that tomorrow I will be able to write more, and 3, I'm only about 100 words behind like the 50K in a month pace, so I'm doing really, really well. I have now passed 14,000 words in CBH. It's after midnight, meaning that today is still March 19th, but I just passed 15,000 words in CBH, and I'm just now realizing how big of a milestone that is again. So on March 19th, which is day 9 of me writing a book in a month, I ended up writing 1,721 words in 1 hour and 35 minutes worth of writing sprints, putting me at just over 15,000 words. That is insane that I've written 15,000 words in the past 9 days. However, it's currently 3 a.m. and today is like the 3rd or 4th day in a row that I've stayed up until 3 a.m. So hopefully that'll fix itself. I'm going to try to start writing earlier on in the day so that I don't stay up this late, but we'll see what happens. Today is day 10 of writing a book in a month, and I have just passed 16,000 words. I have now passed 17,000 words. I have now passed 18,000 words. On March 20th, I ended up writing 3,192 words in 2 hours and 10 minutes worth of writing sprints, which puts me at a total of 18,322 words, and I am 10 days into this. That means that I am ahead of schedule. When I stopped my writing for this evening, I did do some brainstorming for what I think is going to come next so that I can hopefully return to the page very well tomorrow and kind of like keep my brain going down this path of this vision that I have happening for the next couple chapters. If something changes, that's totally fine, but I'm very happy with it currently, and so I hope that it won't, at least not in this draft. I have now passed 19,000 words, and it just dawned on me that I'm already in the 40s as far as page count goes, which is absolutely blowing my mind. On March 21st, I ended up writing 746 words in a total of 40 minutes worth of writing sprints, which is totally okay. I am still ahead of schedule. To be on pace to write 50,000 words in 30 days, I would need to be sitting at 18,337 words, and I am currently sitting at 19,068 words. So like 750 words ahead, which I am feeling very good about. It allowed me to have a little bit of a lighter day today, but I think what I ended up writing today will put me in a very good position to continue writing over the next several days. I have now passed 20,000 words. It is now past midnight, but I just passed 21,000 words. Today is March 22nd. I have a moose on my shirt tonight, and today I ended up writing 2,669 words in 2 hours and 10 minutes worth of writing sprints. And the last writing sprint that I had today was an hour. An hour-long writing sprint in which I got 1,500 of those words. That's insane. And that was from midnight until 1 a.m. And I don't know why, but whenever I've been writing after midnight recently, I get so many words. Oh, I also passed 20,000 words in this project. And because I did it for 10,000 words, I have to do it again. Woo! Woo! 20,000. And I am now sitting at 21,737 words total in this first draft of CBH. I also know that it's day 12, and so it's still a little early for me to be saying this, but honestly, this is going way faster and way easier than I thought it was going to. I'm already almost at the most words that I've ever written in a month in the past 2 weeks. And not even that, we're still under 2 weeks. I guess the story was just very, very ready to be written. I have now passed 22,000 words. Today is March 23rd, aka day 13, and I wrote 1,116 words today in 50 minutes worth of writing sprints. And I found a potential way to incorporate my favorite conspiracy theory into my story. I'm not totally sure I'm going to do it yet, but I came up with a potential idea to incorporate it, and I just honestly love that idea. I have now passed 23,000 words. I have now passed 24,000 words. It's now after midnight, but I've just passed 25,000 words. Today is March 24th. There is a thunderstorm going on outside right now, which led to some very productive writing today. I ended up writing 2,156 words in 1 hour and 35 minutes worth of writing sprints, which brings me up to a total of 25,009 words. That is 25,000 words written in the last 2 freaking weeks. That's crazy. That also means that I've been averaging 1,785 words a day for the past 2 weeks. And I have yet to take a day off. I have written every single day for the past 2 weeks. Honestly, when I started this video, I did not think it was gonna go this well. On day 15, aka March 25th, I ended up writing only 76 words. On day 16, which was March 26th, I wrote 240 words. On March 27th, I did not end up writing any words because 1, it was my birthday, 2, I had family in town, and 3, I ended up working for most of it. So all of those things combined, I decided to break my writing streak just because I did not have the time or energy for it. And I think that any one of those 3 reasons would have been ample enough reason for me not to. I was kind of bummed about it, but I might just give myself the pass and just be like, it's okay. I had a long day. And it was my birthday. I have now passed 26,000 words. On March 28th, I ended up writing 703 words in 35 minutes worth of writing sprints. On March 29th, I ended up writing 672 words in 35 minutes, which puts me at exactly 26,700 words. And yes, while I should be at over 31,000 words now, to keep up with my 50K a month pace, I am totally okay with the fact that I'm 5,000 words behind, or 4,500 words behind technically, but I'm feeling very good with where I'm currently sitting, and I'm looking forward to writing over the next couple of days and sort of starting to make up this gap that I've left myself. On March 30th, I ended up writing 1,102 words in 50 minutes worth of writing sprints. It is past midnight on March 31st, but I have just passed 28,000 words. On March 31st, which is day 21 of writing a book in 30 days, I ended up writing 210 words in 15 minutes. I have now passed 29,000 words. On April 1st, which I believe is day 22, I ended up writing 801 words across 40 minutes worth of writing sprints. It's now past midnight, but I have just passed 30,000 words. It's still past midnight, but I just passed 31,000 words. It is now 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'm still considering today to be April 2nd, which is day 23, I believe. And today I wrote 2,231 words in 1 hour and 35 minutes worth of writing sprints, meaning that I passed 30,000 words tonight, and then I also passed 31,000 words tonight, and I'm currently sitting at 31,032 words, but because I passed another 10,000 word milestone, I need to do my little thing. But people are sleeping, so I need to do it quietly. 30,000 words. I can't believe I'm doing this at 1 a.m. It's after midnight, but I've now passed 32,000 words. Today is, I don't really want to acknowledge how many, A.K.A. April 3rd, and today I wrote 1,015 words in 45 minutes worth of writing sprints. I am quickly realizing how fast the 30-day mark is approaching, and I'm not as far along as I want to be, and I know that I don't have to do this, but I want to. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I have never won a Camp NaNoWriMo or a NaNoWriMo pace before because I have never been able to write at that pace of 1,667 words a day. So because I've already made it this far, I don't want to stop, but I also don't want to burn myself out. I don't know. I'm struggling with that a little bit because I do think that today is technically day 24, which means that I have 6 days left and 18,000 words, which means that's 3,000 words a day, and I've never written 3,000 words a day 6 days in a row. But then again, I've never done a lot of this before, so we might just see how it goes. I have now passed 33,000 words. It's after midnight, but I've now passed 34,000 words. It's still past midnight, but I've just passed 35,000 words in CVH. On April 4th, I wrote 3,372 words in 1 hour and 50 minutes worth of writing sprints. Somehow I got over 3,000 words in less than 2 hours. I also wrote a relatively emotional scene today, and I had a writing sprint where I wrote 863 words in 25 minutes, which is my fastest known writing sprint, I think, at least at the top of my head. I'm not sure if I've ever written that quickly before, and I'm here for it. That also means that I passed 35,000 words today, and I'm now sitting at 35,419 words. I have now passed 36,000 words. I have now passed 37,000 words, and I'm on page 80. I have now passed 38,000 words. Today is April 5th, and I wrote 3,350 words today in 2 hours and 20 minutes of short writing sprints, which as of this evening means that I'm sitting at 38,769 words. And as I am nearing 40,000, I'm not quite there yet, I did just want to mention again that I did not think that I was going to be able to do this. I thought it was kind of a far-fetched goal. I was trying to be very low pressure on myself. That has worked until these last couple of days where I'm needing to write 3,000 words a day in order to hit 50K in 30 days. But I did just want to take this time to mention that I used to find writing even 500 words a day very, very difficult. And yes, there are definitely still some days where that happens, but I do just want to say that that would happen to me a lot when I was in school, and now that I am out of school, which thank goodness, I am baffled at how much I have been able to write, and I don't think that I would be able to write as much as I am now if I hadn't been putting in those smaller word days when I was in school and flexing that creative muscle. And I just kind of wish I could thank my past self for, even though I was getting frustrated for not completing drafts very quickly, all of that was very necessary to get me to my current writing ability, and what I'm doing now is going to benefit future me. And so I'm just trying to remind myself that this is all a process and the journey is what I should enjoy. And I am having so much fun with this. That is kind of hard to say on 5.5 hours of sleep at 1 a.m. because night writing has become the thing for this video apparently. And so I just want to gently remind you and myself that progress is progress. Writing can be extremely frustrating sometimes, but we all have a reason that we write, and we should 100% keep writing. I have now passed 39,000 words. Today is April 6th, and I wrote 832 words in 1 hour. That also means that I am currently sitting at 39,601 words in CBH. I know that I did not hit my 3,000 words for the day today, but I got 800, which I'm very solidly happy with. However, today is day 27 of trying to write a book in a month, or at least 50,000 words of a book in a month, meaning that I am still just over 11,000 words from the end with 3 days left, meaning that in the next 3 days I still need to write just over 10,000 words to have written a book, or at least 50,000 words of a book in 30 days. That is a pace of 3,466 words a day for the next 3 days. Oh, the regret is strong. It's not strong. It's not strong. I'm not going to tell myself that. I can do this. I just need to plan for it and write throughout the day instead of waiting until 11 p.m. and then staying up until 3. I need to start early and write frequently, but I still think this could possibly be done. There is a chance that this will stretch into 31 days and not 30 days, but I'm going to try to not give myself that option. Some of the words that I wrote today were actually preparing for the next several chapters in each of the 3 POVs of this story, and so I think I've given myself a good framework for writing for at least tomorrow, if not the next 2 days. And so I'm feeling good about that. I feel like I've set myself up for success. Now I'm just gonna try and rest really well tonight so that I can write well tomorrow. I have just passed 40,000 words. It's past midnight, but I have now passed 41,000 words. On April 7th, which is day 28, I ended up writing 2,023 words in 1 hour and 50 minutes worth of writing sprints, meaning that I currently sit at 41,624 words, which also means that today I passed 40,000 words. And hopefully by this point, you guys know what that means. I'm sitting down and in the corner, so I can't get far enough back for this. Woo! 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 40,000 words. 40,000. 40,000. Ah, that's so cool. Oh, my hair kind of does fun things when I do that. Woo! 40,000 words. And technically 2 more days of this before I am at day 30. I'm gonna try really hard not to think about that too much tonight before I have to get up and start again tomorrow. I have now passed 42,000 words and am about to break 100 pages total. I'm now at 43,000 words and have now passed a total of 100 pages in this document. I have now passed 44,000 words. It is now 2:36 in the morning, but for April 8th, I ended up writing for 1 hour and 45 minutes worth of writing sprints across 5 writing sprints, which led me to getting a total of 2,656 words, and that brings me up to a total of 44,280 words in this project so far. I am exhausted. Today is day 29 of this attempt, I think. I hope today is day 29. I don't want to do the math. I'm pretty sure today is day 29. What that means though is that I have 2 more days to write just under 6,000 more words. I have 5,720 more words until I hit 50,000 in this project, which means I need to do about 2,860 words each for the next 2 days, which again seems pretty okay. I should be able to get that done. I am going to try and rest well tonight so that I can continue to do this for the next couple of days, but things are feeling good. And with that, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 30. I have now passed 45,000 words. I have now passed 46,000 words. I have now passed 47,000 words. I have now passed 48,000 words. I just passed 49,000 words. It's getting real. It is getting real. Oh my gosh, it's getting real. I have now passed 50 freaking thousand words in my first draft of my project CBH. Okay, today is April 11th, which is technically day 32. However, on day 30, I was not feeling well. I ended up only writing 50 words. And then I was like, okay, I'll do like 1 more day. I'll make it 31 days. That's still a month. I ended up writing 738 words. I was still not feeling well, so I decided to go to bed. Today, April 11th, I woke up feeling great and I wrote 5,002 words today in 3 hours and 25 minutes worth of writing sprints, which puts me at a total of 50,109 words in this project written in the last 32 days, which I am counting as a month because I was absolutely going to hit this if I didn't get sick. I know that that is part of life, but that is why I'm deciding to give this to myself and let myself celebrate this goal of writing 50,000 words in a month, even though it wasn't technically quite, it was very, very freaking close. So in my brain, I'm kind of rolling April 9th, 10th, and 11th all into like one day. But either way, I'm counting it. I'm really, really proud of myself. I've never been able to draft anything this quickly. So even if I do consider it as 50,000 words in 32 days, which it technically was and says on my spreadsheet, I am so proud of myself. This is insane. In honor of passing 50,000 words, we're gonna do this again. Woo! Yippee! Woo! Yay! Oh my gosh, 50,000 words. Technically in 32 days, but I'm still calling it 30 days because the last 2 days I was not writing a lot because of like health reasons and headache reasons and stuff, so I'm still considering this to be a month, even though it's technically a day longer than a month. But 50,000 words in 32 days. This is the fastest I've ever drafted anything, so oh my gosh. So I started this on March 11th and ended on April 11th, which was technically 32 days, but in those 32 days I wrote 50,109 words in a total of 37 hours and 45 minutes, which means I ended up spending an average of 1 hour and 10 minutes of writing every single day, and that means that I wrote at an average pace of 1,565 words a day for 32 days. That's wild. That's wild. It's crazy. But anyways, I hope your writing is going well as well. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel by telling the YouTube algorithm that you liked my video and that someone else might too. If you liked this video and want to see more from me, make sure you scroll down below, hit that big red subscribe button and that little notification bell next to it so you don't miss another video. I really appreciate those of you still watching. Thank you so much for being here. You guys mean the world to me and I hope your writing is going well. That being said, I'm now going to sign off, you guys. Thank you so much for watching me write a book in 30 days, or at least at the NaNoWriMo level pace of 50,000 words in a month for a rough draft. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.